Hey guys, it's me. Long time no see. How you doing? Hope everything's well. How's your mama? Yeah. All right. So your boy fell. Not me, cause I don't do stuff like that. Ray fell. He over there now. He busted his whole ass. His whole ass. But we over here at the car lot. About to get a Grand National over here and take that to the shop. Well, that's what I'm about to do. And I'm finna help Ray load. Ray finna help me load it. He just don't know it yet. Adventure tutorial. Let's go see if we can find his ugly ass. He would have eaten cashews. Cashew eating ass motherfucker. That's all he do is eat cashews. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. See, look at him over there. Look at him. Look at him. Recording the crime scene. All you hear was a whoa, 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 whoa. And down goes Frazier. Oh. All right, I'm out. Oh, that was funny. So this is the first glimpse of my donk, y'all. It's a 74. I've been going back and forth on keeping it. I don't know if I'm gonna build it. She's pretty complete. Needs some work, as they all do. So I don't know. But you say that as you right next to that one. Yeah, there's a lot of nice donks where I'm at. At least. We're at the car lot. Yeah, we at the car lot. I think it's 5 here right now. Yep, at least. Biggest thing is the floors, which I think are in the trunk. One. Need to get a front seat, door panel, dash. Which need to be cleaned up and gone through. You know. That door closed solid. So what y'all think? I'm not going over there. I fell over there a few minutes ago. Yours makes 5. So, needs fillers for the back. You know, of course, there's this nice one right here. It's a 76. But 64 over there. Yep. It's a Bel Air though. That don't count. Bel Air was kind of like the Impala option on the Caprice. Yeah, but nobody wants a 64 Bel Air. So what y'all think? Should I keep it and build it? Or should I let somebody snatch it? If you want it, let me know. Clean title. I want it. No, you don't. I don't. Where you gonna park it? Right here? Pretty much. So, I put it in the garage. So I don't know what to do. When I'm not looking at it, I don't want it. But then when I see it, I want it. So, I don't know. I got my 95. Ugly ass just close his eyes and he won't see it. I got that 96 I just got that I'm trying to put together, and then I also got this. So, and I got my pickup that I just decided yesterday I'm gonna put a turbo on it. So, all right, y'all, we back in the shop. I fell making that video. I recorded it on my phone. I may put it in the video. I've been trying to sell that donk, so I don't know if anybody's interested. Like I said in the previous clip, let me know. But I was using my phone to take a video of it for a potential buyer, and I busted my ass. All the back was wet. It was terrible. So anyway, we're back at the shop. Baby's home. Baby is home. Yeah, I know I haven't put this car in any videos. You haven't seen it around. She was off getting some custom stuff done to it. It's not done yet. Once it's done, I will reveal it and you guys will see who did it for me and all that fun stuff. I took the wheels off today because one of the front wheels was bent. This one here, so it wouldn't hold any air. So I'm going to take it to a place in Marietta called RTP Customs. They did some work for me on Big Crit's car. When Big Crit first brought me his car, this was back in like early 2020 when I first hooked up with him and did some work. He had some 4G autos. One of them was bent. Same situation, not holding air. Took it to them. They were able to repair it, paint it to match. Unless you knew, I got the wheels right here. If I showed it to you, you could not tell where it was dented. But That's not what this portion of the video is about. But so I put my stocks on. I may take it to Caffeine and Octane on Sunday. If you guys don't know what that is, here in Atlanta, I know other states that have like Cars and Coffee and stuff like that. We have something called Caffeine and Octane. It's the first Sunday of every month. They have it at Perimeter Mall, which is in Atlanta. Technically, it's Dunwoody, Sandy Springs area, but it's still Atlanta. And it's at a mall. It's called Perimeter Mall, and they have it in a parking lot. It starts at 6 a.m. And I mean, every type of car you could think of, truck, bike, is out there. They have like a section where like all the nice cars go, all the Lamborghinis and exotics, and then they have like the classics, and then they have the car club corral, and that's kind of where I hang out, because that's where you see like the built not bought stuff, and those are the type of cars that I like. I'm not a Lamborghinis and Scat Packs and stuff like that. That doesn't impress me. To each his own. That's cool, but it's like, if you go buy a 2022 Charger, SRT8, Hemi, you know, the supercharger and all that off the lot with 50 miles on it, you're driving around, it's very likely somebody could have that exact same car with the same motor, same transmission, same everything as you. So it just kind of loses all its appeal. I've always been a built, not bought. And, you know, you can see based on my car, nobody else really has an Impala like mine. Of course, don't get me wrong, they're Impalas with LS swaps, they're Impalas on airbags, but mine's still different. You know, I got sequential tail lights, sunroof, my interior's different. You know, you can't find another one identical to this. But I can go out there and find a Scat Pack or a Charger that's the same color exterior, same color interior with the same wheels. So anyway, I say that to say this. I'm thinking about taking the car there on Sunday, and so, you know, there were some things with the car I needed to just kind of rearrange before I took it, and I'll talk about it now. So I'll post a picture of my setup. Ever since, you know, I've always been a sound guy. I tell people all the time, I started off doing audio. I learned how to install amp and subs before I even knew how to change oil or do brakes. So I started in California doing audio, you know, helping a guy out at a shop. And then right when the economy tanked back in like '08 and the recession happened, nobody was really coming into the shop for, you know, sound systems. And the guy who owned the shop, he was also a mechanic. So he started showing me how to do stuff and everything like that. Shout out to him. Hope he's doing well. Haven't talked to him in years. But anyway, I've always wanted like a crazy big sound system. You know, I've always bought like used amps, used subs, kind of piece stuff together. But I wanted to, for this car, I wanted to build something where I looked at what I wanted, bought it, installed it. So I went to Scar's website. I ordered these subs. These are 12-inch Scar ZVX subs. These are the biggest ones they have. I believe they're 1,500 RMS a piece. But if you know anything about Scar subs and you watch videos on YouTube, they can take a whole lot more. I went ahead and also ordered the biggest amp that they have. This is Scar SKV 2 4500.1. So this is the biggest amp that they offer. Ordered the biggest amp, the biggest subs. Shout out to I've been like shouting out Tiffany in like every single video. I got this box from Tiffany. The same person I got the 96 Impala from, and I forgot what I shouted her out for the last video, but again, I got this box from her because actually when that 96 Impala was changing hands, this box was in the trunk and she didn't want it. She didn't want to move with it. So she was like, you know, if you want it, you can have it. So I took this box, I built this entire trunk around this box. So I had the box turned the other way and I had the amp mounted, as you can see, on the back with some red LEDs behind it. I installed everything. I got 2 batteries, tons of 0 gauge back there. I got a highs amp, you know, I got my compressors mounted on each side, but the subs just weren't hitting, you know. Like, I've installed tons of sound systems in these cars and I know what it should sound like at a certain power level, and this was not it. So I went through everything. I thought maybe it was my head unit. I thought it was the RCAs. I checked power, made sure I had enough volts, and everything seemed good. The subs broke in eventually and it got a little bit louder, but it still wasn't, you know, this setup should be completely tearing this car apart. So the guy who builds my boxes, shout out to him, he said, turn the box around. Actually, I posted it on one of the basshead groups on Facebook, and everybody kind of said the same thing, turn the box around. So I had to figure out somewhere to put the amp. Let me grab a light so I can show you, because that's what all this is. I was trying to find somewhere to put the amp where I don't have to redo everything. So I got the amp mounted here. I just built a little board and used some L brackets and got it kind of cinched down. But if you look back here, it's just a shit ton of wiring. When I had it set up the other way, it was a lot cleaner. But because I had to kind of rearrange everything, it's not as clean, but it's functional. It will work for now. I just added that fan too to help keep things cool. And then I got the other compressor and tank here for the air ride. The air ride manifold Slam Specialties is up there. And, you know, I got my second battery. That's the relays for the air ride. And that's my Highs-Amp Teraamps 1200. So, you know, it was a little bit cleaner. It was a little bit cleaner when I had the amp mounted the other way, but I really wasn't in the mood to go through and shorten the wires. And so I really just did this as a temporary setup to see how it would work. So I'm about to play it for the first time. Torian has a similar issue. He had his box facing the wrong way. He turned it around. It was like 10 times louder. So he just went over a whole thing with me. Set up the GoPro. It's going to be stupid loud. Blah, blah, blah. So let's see. Hey man, so I love it when pop trunk real quick. I love it when people pull up on me with the fire, man. That's my boy Ryan. Woo! Got the Scar 15s. These are actually the same speakers I'm putting in mine. Just he got them in a 15 on a Teraamps AK. Shit sounds amazing. Got the Budniks. All right, let's hear it.
Drumming that beach.
Man, you gotta come in. You gotta pull up in the SS though.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta pull up. I gotta get that car on the channel.
I'll bring it over.
This man got the biggest cam in Georgia in his car. I swear.